Right, Dan. So in your house in near Nettlecombe in Dorset, your your living installation, I'd say, and
Yeah.
it's very homely, kind of in the middle of nowhere, at the bottom of a long drive down a
Yes.
muddy lane.
Surrounded by trees and the wide countryside, I suppose.
That's
Yeah.
right, lovely.
Yeah.
So this is where you get your inspiration for your.
Well, partly. I mean, yeah, that feeds into the work.
Yeah.
What I see in the landscape, and yeah, that's part of it.
And you're inspired by British artists Samuel Palmer and
Well,
Blake and that lot. And
definitely Blake and his poetry, but I mean, I appreciate Palmer's stuff, but I mean, I wouldn't say
yeah,
it was a direct influence.
it's one of many.
It's one of, well, yeah. Yeah, definitely Blake. Blake is... I mean Blake.
So up to your left here, we got this case that you made for these cards that you made,
Yeah, that's right, yeah.
which people can look at on the website as well. But now you've got all these other images up there, which is nice as well.
Yeah. Yeah, they're just like images that I like. Or images from other artists, really.
So it's one of your drawings on the right there.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Ah,
Yes.
I do like your drawings.
How do I like them?
No, I like them.
Oh, thank you.
I really like them. Yeah.
Yeah.
In fact, maybe you could show us what you've been doing here. You've been designing the flyer for the exhibition
yes,
you're doing.
Yes. Some ideas. Yeah. Some. Sort of. I work in a sort of collage sort of way, and previously with these, I've made images of myself and repeated those images, about 80 of them, and the image changed throughout. And this is the same idea, the same image, but it transforming slightly or dramatically. And that was some ideas for the poster. But I started off with this one as an initial idea, and then you've got the names around the edge, and there'd be more. There'd be, you know, whatever the title of the exhibition. That's the word, and the date. That's just the sort of the initial idea, and then it sort of transforms, or I don't know, metamorphoses into something else. So I was saying.
Well, let's have a look anyway.
Yeah. Then there's sort of something
Yeah.
changes into that. So, funnily enough, speaking of William Blake, that's that head is taken from his painting. So
Excellent.
I've cribbed an image of him. So I hope he doesn't mind.
He'll be turning in his grave.
All the lawyers will be suing me if I try and sell. No, I'm sure they won't. But yeah, well, it's just images. It's a way of changing an image, which is the same. So
Yeah.
you've got
Improvising on a theme.
yeah, exactly. But it'll take you anywhere. You know, it'll take you here.
Ah.
So I mean that's a bit garish, but it's the idea that that the buildings turn into sort of lava or volcano.
I like it.
So just stuff like that. And,
Yeah.
but it's endless. You know, it's infinite, which is what I like about it. You know, then it could be
Ah, excellent.
it could be the idea of sort of voyeurism or something like that.
Yeah, that's great.
And then it could change again. This is a smaller version of just cut out the middle, but then it could sort of turn a bit mysterious, or
Yeah.
that could be the next direction it's going in. possibly.
Yeah.
It becomes simpler, and then stuff like that. So it's sort of a bit sort of surreal, or
Surrealism seems to play quite a
Yeah.
lot in your work.
yeah,
You just kind of, like you say, so opening up to these ideas, let the ideas unfold and emerge, and
yeah,
yeah,
yeah. Definitely, yeah. It does. Well, sort of dreams and stuff like that, and ideas which come to you without forcing them.
and
I
you
suppose
find,
is a form of surrealism.
but I mean, for you working with multiple, or using the same image again and again, is one way of accessing your kind of subconscious or getting away from rational thought. Is that right, or is, I mean, how do you access the unconscious?
Good question.
Yeah.
Uh, but it doesn't really. I don't. Well, it can come to you. I mean, I could sit there with a piece of paper or a sketch pad, and ideas will come, or I'll be on a walk and have an idea about a sculpture or something.
Yeah.
But with these, it's more the process of, you've got all these images. You say you've got 10 images like that, and then an idea will come to you to check a way of changing that, and that's where the unconscious comes into it, I suppose.
Yeah.
That's a sort of different process to the drawing onto a sketch pad an idea that comes from the top of your head.
Yeah.
But it's all I use all those ways of doing it. Doesn't matter.
Yeah. But it's interesting, for anyone to to discover ways of doing this. I mean, it's like with me. I mean, I've tried to. If I have an idea, I try to do it, even if I'm going, I don't know, that's a silly idea. If you get an idea, in a way, I feel that is an indication that there's something of interest there, even if you have to go through slightly familiar territory to get there, or you have to do something which is a little bit routine.
Yeah.
But if you have an idea, then it can often lead somewhere, but you have to trust it. You just have to trust that
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
intuition.
I have. Or you can have an idea and it dies, but it doesn't matter, because you'll have another one.
Yeah.
Or you might use an element of that idea that died in another idea.
Yeah, that's right.
Which is beautiful.
It is.
So it's the birth of something.
Great.
Well,
No,
moving on swiftly.
Yeah, moving on swiftly. Yeah.